So let's go now to my bathroom and tour my bidet. All right, this is James. I'm in my bathroom, and we are going to look at the bidet. Excuse me, that's not COVID. It's not. Although I will have my stools examined. All right, so the first thing we're going to do, the bidet is hooked up to the sink here. So I'm going to run the sink. I'm running hot water on the sink until it turns hot from the basement. It takes a while for the water to get from the hot water heater upstairs, because you don't want to squirt ice cold winter Regina water on your anus, because it'll just make it clench up. You can't have a clenched anus in this situation. What you want to do is you want to relax it and keep it. You want to give birth to the healthiest, fullest baby you can. And the way to do that, a way not to do that, certainly, is to blow ice cold water on it, which I've done many times. Okay, we have warm water here. Actually, it's hot, quite scaldingly hot, actually, surprisingly. Now, all right, so going to sanitize the toilet seat. Okay, that's good. That's good. Don't push that while you're on the toilet seat. Just looking for some toilet paper. You want to have some toilet paper here for the cleanup. So I'm just going to make sure there's a roll ready to go. And there's nothing to clean up. It's just you'll drip all over the place because it's like a car wash. Now, the first thing we do, and this is important, this is a crucial step here, is you want to set it to the cleaning mode. You want to set the bidet to the cleaning mode. Now, it's got one for your anus and one for your urethra if you're a woman, so it shoots it in two different places. So set it to your to the cleaning mode. Set it to the cleaning mode to turn it on. Now what we're doing is we're running warm water. By the way, I have a temperature adjusted tap on there on the bidet. It's in the middle. So I'm running warm water through the cleaning mode, which is cleaning the bidet shooters themselves, which are hidden behind plastic so you don't have to look at them in case they do have something on them. I've never seen them. So water is shooting out the back like a waterfall. That protects the back of the toilet from any staining or difficulty. So plus it keeps it warm. Another option is to just run this instead of your tap while you're doing your business. So now we're going to sit down. Before that, I'm just going to grab a Fiber One bar. It's a brownie, a chocolatey fudge. Chocolatey means it's not chocolate. 20% of your recommended fiber for an entire day. So you eat 5 of these, which would be pretty easy because they're small. It's pretty tasty. I mean, it doesn't taste cardboardy. It doesn't. That's good. Watch this brown, so it gets you in the mood. One thing that I should point out is that I have, in my haste, left it on urethra mode and turned on the bidet to preheat it, thinking that it was on cleaning mode, and it literally will shoot you in the face. And so you scream, and there's not much you can do. You eventually stop it. You hope your family doesn't notice. Screaming's pretty high-pitched. You're soaking wet. All you're trying to do is have a bowel movement, and it starts off poorly. So I've done that about 3 times, but not for a long time, I'm happy to say. All right, let's go and finish this brownie. Pretty tasty. I think if I have a couple of these a day, I'll be pretty gassy. But if you fiber up, it's certainly going to go easier. Okay. I can't get over how good that is. Let's look at the calories on that. 25 grams, 90 calories, and yet 20% of your daily fiber. Very tasty. Highly recommend Fiber One brownie, chocolatey brownie. And I just dropped some on the bathroom floor. That's great. People are going to think I shat on the floor now. I have to make sure I get that cleaned up. You can't leave brown on the floor. Let's clean it up. Okay, so we've preheated the bidet quite nicely. I'm just wiping my mouth. Yeah. I used some toilet paper to wipe my mouth and it's all brown. That's weird. Being in the bathroom, seeing that. Okay. But now we're going to sit on the thing here. Comfortable. Now there's no splashing yet. You can hear the bidet running in the background with warm water. Now let's just say I'm going to shit right now, okay? What the fuck did I eat? All right. Now just a warning. The warm water in the toilet will heat up your stool and give it sort of a shit stew, like a hot stew. If you had hot stew of made it a fecal matter, that's what it's. Yeah, that's kind of a drawback. All right, now what you want to do is make sure the valve is in the middle, so it's not too hot. You scald your ass, it will hurt, and there's nothing worse than the smell of burnt anus. All right. So now it's on the cleaning mode. Now what I want to do is switch it slowly from cleaning to anus. Now that will open up the trap door and start to fire the jets towards the spot. Okay, now I'm doing it. And it just hit. It just knows where to go. Okay, it's fairly warm. I'm going to adjust it a little hotter. And, okay. Now, just to experiment, if you're a man and you move it up towards your urethra, what happens? I get that question a lot. And, okay, that's where it would be. Interesting. Huh. I thought it'd be more forward. Anyway, okay, going back to the anus and squeaky clean. It's what you want to do is you maybe wiggle around a little bit. Look to your left, look to your right. A little movement goes a long way. Now, there's no shame in just sitting here for a while and just making sure it's all done. If you're too fast, you may not be done. You want to be done. You want to be clean enough that it's the Queen would eat dinner off your ass. You know, that sparkling Buckingham Palace level of clean, which we've achieved here with fairly warm water. I'll see if I make it a little warmer. No, that's too far. Okay. Oh no! I've relaxed too much. You see, if you stay on here too much and you relax, it will loosen the sphincter and you will get an enema, and that's where we're at now. So I'm just going to back off the water. Now, a simple small amount of toilet paper, just for drying the water that's still dripping down there, and you're done. And that's a bidet. Oh, don't forget the flush.
Clean as a whistle, they say.
That's right, Mark. Clean as a whistle.